Welcome to Raj Online Trainings. In the series of Java programs for interviews, let us go with one more new program today and important one during interview times. That is to find the factorial of a given number. So we are going to write a Java program in order to find the factorial of a given number. So what is factorial is like, so if you consider 5 factorial, what it means is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So which goes with 120. So multiplying the given number, multiplying from given number to 1 or 1 to given number will give the factorial. So what type of operation we are doing here? Multiplication. So when we go with multiplication, take a variable like f and initialize the value to 1. If you initialize the value to 0, something multiplied by 0 is 0 only. So when you do multiplication operation, initialize the value to 1 here. Now, let us write the complete code of this. In our project, right click on project and say new class factorial. I'm going with the class name factorial. With main method inside. In order to accept the data, we go with import java.util.scanner. The purpose of this program is to find the factorial of a given number. Find the factorial of a given number. In the main method, create object of scanner class. Connect to keyboard system.in. Now go with the message, enter a number. We'll accept the number into a variable n. We'll say s dot next int. Once we accept the number, now take a variable f, initialize the value to 1. Now we have to multiply from given number to 1. So for that, we are going to make use of a for loop. For int I equal to n, we are starting from given number I greater than or equal to 1. Then if you take the number as 5, 5 to 1 means decrement. So we'll say I minus minus. And the simple formula here is f equal to f into I. We are taking one value which is stored in I variable and multiplying to f. Once the for loop is completed, we'll print the value of factorial, which is f. Now, let me elaborate how the flow goes. Here, when we ask here enter a number, if you take the number as 5, means n is 5 and initial value of f is 1. Comes to for loop, I equal to n, means I equal to the given number 5. 5 greater than or equal to 1 s. Now comes to the statement f equal to f into I. What is the value of f initially? 1 and I value is 5. The value of f will become now 1. Now the control comes to I minus minus. I is now 4. 4 greater than or equal to 1 s. Again comes to the statement f equal to f into I. What is the value of f? 5. I value is now 4. The result is now 20. Again I minus minus 3. 3 greater than or equal to 1 s. Again f equal to f into I. The value of f is 20. I value is now 3. The value of f will become 60. Again I minus minus 2. 2 greater than or equal to 1 s. Again f equal to f into I, which is 60 into 2, which is 120. Again I minus minus 1. 1 greater than or equal to 1 s. Again f equal to f into I, which is 120 into 1 goes with 120. Again I minus minus 0. 0 greater than or equal to 1 false, comes out of loop and prints the factorial f value. In our case, it is 120. Let me save and run this. So when you run this program, it will ask for the number. We'll say 5 and it's going to print factorial as 120. Now, let us write the same code using a method. So what is the advantage of going with method? Reusability. I can use that method in some other program also. Now, in this class factorial, let us define the method fact, and the logic whatever we are writing, take this logic out and keep it inside the method. Very simple way to go with the methods. Just to put the logic inside the method fact. Now call the method fact and pass your number. What is the number we are accepting? Pass that number as argument to this fact method. So this fact method takes an argument. Now this method will find the factorial of this given number. Once you get the factorial, once the for loop is complete, we'll have the result present in f variable. That value we have to return f. Right? So what are the value we are returning? That is the result 120. 120 will come and store into this method. Then we'll take a variable f equal to fact of n. So what are the value, factorial value we are returning to this method? We are storing into this f variable and we are printing. Now, what is the return type of this method? What is the data type we are returning here? Integer. Since f is of type integer, so before the method name, we have to mention the data type what we are returning. Still, you can find one error under fact method, because since main is static, inside a static method, if you call any other method directly, that method also should be static. What is the syntax rule? A static method can access only other static members directly. I'm writing that a static method can access only other static members directly. So since we are calling this fact method directly inside this static main method, so this fact method also should be static in order to invoke. If it is not static, we have to create object of factorial class, and using that object we have to invoke it. But in this example, I'm just making it as static so that I can call it directly without creating any objects over here. Now, save this, run the program. If I go with the number as 6, it's going to print factorial as 720. Right? So in the next example video, I'll be reusing this fact method. We are going to reuse this fact method in some other program, so that we can understand what is the advantage of creating methods in our classes and how our code can be used in other programs. So that example also I'm going to show you in the next video. Right? So that's about in this video. Please subscribe, like and share. Thank you.